He said, I'll put that in my next movie. And the next movie was Any Which Way You Can.
I think it was all just fate.
And this little song nobody wanted would just not be denied.
I just felt lucky to be a part of it.
We went from obscurity, actually, to household names.
This song, these two artists, the right record label, it all clicked.
Sure missing you. To perform our number 6 duet, You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma, welcome Miranda Lambert and proud Oklahoman Blake Shelton. There's a full moon over Tulsa, I hope, shining on you. Nights are getting cold in Cherokee County. There's a blue note passing through. I remember green eyes and a rancher's daughter, but remember is all that I do. Losing you left a pretty good cowboy with nothing to hold on to. Sundown came and I drove to town to drink a drink or two. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. I'm sure missing you. I'm sure missing you.
Hear the city lights out, shine the moon, and I was just now thinking of you. Sometimes when the wind blows, you can see the mountains and all the way to Malibu. Well, everyone's a star here in L.A. County. You ought to see the things that they do. And all the cowboys out there on Sunset Strip, wishing they could be like you. Santa Monica Freeway sometimes makes a country girl blue. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. I'm sure missing you.
I worked 10 hours on a John Deere tractor, just thinking of you all day.
I got a calico cat and a two-room flat on the street in West LA.
You're the reason God made Oklahoma. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. And I'm sure missing you. I'm sure missing you.
George Jones has already been in our countdown 8 times, singing great duets with Alan Jackson, Patty Loveless, Elvis Costello, James Taylor, and Melba Montgomery. But truthfully, when it comes to country duets, there's really only one name that fits best with George Jones. That's Tammy Wynette.
In fact, it's not even 2 names anymore. It's all one word, George and Tammy. Country music fans have never been able to get enough of these 2 voices.
Back for their 4th duet in the countdown, here's George and Tammy. At number 5, with a song George wrote especially for Tammy, we're going to hold on.
If we're right or wrong,
she'd be hard to beat as the best female country singer ever. And who's going to argue if you say George was the best, too?
The greatest two singers we've ever had right there. Hook up, get married, and then get divorced. And the best thing that could have happened is the divorce, because I'm telling you, better songs come out of stuff like that.
This song, it sounded like we're going to hold it together here. We were going to hold on.
They just didn't hold on tight enough.
Well, it was like being at the house and the studio was. If we felt like telling one to go to hell or something, you know, that's what it would amount to, and sometimes it got a little rougher than that.
We're gonna hold on.
It's a little bit like eavesdropping, and I think that anytime George and Tammy sang together, they brought that sizzle to the table.
The more they fought, the better they'd sing. It was like great sex, you know? Great sex after you've had a big fight.
And the future is set for you and me.
I don't suppose there's anything that they ever did that I didn't absolutely love.
We went together like peaches and cream, I guess, there for a while.